guess just first off, what did you think on the hit and then the ejection for Ryan?
Well, I mean, I think we all seen the hit and video, and it's a clean hit. There's nothing wrong with the hit. Unfortunately, the player got hurt, but it was a clean hit.
A little bit late though, coach.
No, not late at all. Not late at all.
Ryan Quigley, SB Nation, just your thoughts on the PK and that huge kill on the 5-minute major?
Yeah, it was big. I mean, obviously we had to kill one of the best power plays in the league tonight, and the guys responded because, they tried to pick up Ryan, and, they did an outstanding job. And then I think there was 2 more in the third period they had to kill. So I think we killed 9 minutes of the 15-minute span there between the second and the third period, and it was outstanding.
Jesse Granger with The Athletic. You started the fourth line against that top line, and they played against them all night. Can you just talk about the job they did and kind of what you were trying to do with that? Yeah,
well, I mean, you look at that top line of theirs, and it's pretty big and physical, so I wanted to match up our guys with those guys, and they did an excellent job. They kept them, up for the most part in the other zone and did a real good job. So, with size and strength like we got, and our so-called fourth line has been excellent all year long, so if they deserved the challenge, they rose to the challenge and did a good job.
Coach, Nate said between the second and third period, you challenged them in a way that you hadn't in quite a long time. Can you tell us what you told them and why you thought they needed to hear that?
Nate shouldn't be saying anything about that. I just challenged them. Let's go. Let's go to work. Put our work boots on. Let's go to work and win a hockey game. So no more than that.
Alan Snell with LVSportsBiz.com. I'm wondering, it was such a gritty, tough game, blood hits everything. Is this the kind of game that you can build off and it actually could kind of bleed into future games?
Well, I hope we play hard. And I mean, like I said, tonight was a big game. Obviously, we played the Stanley Cup champs, a great team, and we wanted to win tonight. It was a big game for us, and I thought we came out and battled real hard and competed hard, and we got to compete a little bit harder like we did tonight most games, and I was happy with our effort.
Ken and then Willie.
Do you think the penalty kill has been the most consistent thing on this team, and why?
Well, it's a lot of guys that's killed penalties last year together, and the pairs are pretty much together, and they do a good job. They work hard, they compete hard, and they take a lot of pride in it. So it's definitely been real good for us this year, for sure.
Coach, Willie Ramirez with the Associated Press. I'm sure this is an easy question, but with all Nate's been through, can you just assess his night tonight and how he caps it and what it means for him?
No, he's real good. I mean, we talk about him all the time, and he's a big difference maker for our defense. And when he plays like that, and I didn't realize he got the last goal in the empty net too, but the power play goal late in the game was huge for us. And then, like I said, he does a good job defensively too. So big important player for our group.
Chris
Chapman, Fox Sports Radio. 2 goals, 16 seconds apart, and then you guys give up the late one for them to tie the game. Could you just talk about the highs and lows of that third period? Because you came in trailing, you get the 2 goals quick, and then they score that one to tie it up.
It was mostly highs. I mean, they made a nice play on that. It's an east-west pass that we talked about, and Varanda's a good shooter, he's a good scorer, and like I said, we came out and played a real good third period, and we battled back, but it was definitely disappointing to see that goal go in for sure. But again, goals happen. They're a great team, and they're going to score some goals on you, so you just got to forget about it and move on. And fortunately for us, they got the 4-minute minor penalty, double minor penalty for high sticking, and got an opportunity to score late in their power play.
Danny Webster, NHL.com. That stay ready mentality with Oscar putting him on the second line. Can you just talk about how he played tonight? 2 assists, played really well.
Yeah, no, he played real good. I was real happy for him. He got a chance to play tonight, and like I said, Pacioretty didn't play tonight, but Oscar stepped in there and did a great job and had a good game, and that's what we want from him. So I'm happy for him.
What goes through your mind when McNabb leaves the ice, he's bleeding, and then he comes back to the bench shortly afterward, and you use him in the last minute?
Well, I mean, and Naber's played really well, and he competes, and that's what he is. That's what he's all about. He's a character guy, and like I said, he was cut up pretty good there, and he came back, and you want him on the ice the last minute of a hockey game, and that's what he brings to your hockey team.